In this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to use ZoomInfo to find qualified leads, from using their advanced search tool to pulling contacts with their Chrome extension to building a lead list, and then finally exporting everything with verified emails and phone numbers. Let's dive in. Alright, so once you're logged on to ZoomInfo, you'll find yourself at the main dashboard. From here, simply navigate to the top of the screen and select Advanced Search. The filters on your left allow you to narrow down your ideal customer profile, or ICP. In other words, who you're targeting and who the decision makers are for your specific offer. And once you start applying filters, you'll have a list of leads matching your criteria displayed on the right side of your screen. So let's start under the Contacts section. If you already have a list of contacts or companies, you can upload it here and ZoomInfo will match everything against their database. But if you don't have a list of contacts to work from, no problem. We're going to build one manually instead. Let's start filtering with current role. This is where you can define the job titles of the decision makers you're targeting. For example, if we're going after sales leaders, some common job titles we target would be Head of Sales, VP of Sales, Chief of Sales, and Director of Sales. From there, we can refine it even further by choosing the management level. I usually stick to targeting C-level, VP level, and director level roles. Next, under contact info, this is where you'll choose the channels where you primarily do your outreach. So if you're doing a lot of cold calling, you'll want their direct phone numbers or mobile phones. But if you're using multiple outreach channels, you can also select more than one box. Keep in mind, if you're only using one or the other, then you have to select or. But if you're using both in your sequences, let's say you cold email the first day and then you cold call a few days later, then you would have to toggle this to and. And that way, ZoomInfo will only show contacts that have both a business email and a phone number linked to them. And then there's accuracy score. This is basically ZoomInfo's confidence rating in how accurate that contact's information is. Anything below an A is less reliable, meaning the person might have changed roles, left the company, or ZoomInfo just doesn't have enough data yet to fully verify them. As a general rule of thumb, I always try to keep this filter set to A or higher. That way, you're pulling the most up-to-date and reliable contact information possible. Well, at least that's what ZoomInfo claims. Just keep in mind, just because a lead has been marked as A+, doesn't always mean their data is 100% accurate. So we even include a data accuracy test later in this video, and the results might actually surprise you. Now, moving on to company filters. If you don't know the exact company names you want to target, you don't have to fill this box in. You can skip that part and go straight into industry. Just type in the industry you're primarily selling to. So for example, if you're selling to software companies, just type in software and select that. And you can even add related industry keywords. For example, if you're targeting cybersecurity or maybe SaaS, you can input those as well. For employee count, let's say we're targeting enterprise companies. So in that case, I'd set the minimum to around 100 employees. Anything smaller than that usually isn't worth our time. For company revenue, I'd set the minimum as well, let's say at least $25 million a year. And as you start to add these filters, you'll notice that the total number of contacts at the top is getting smaller. So that means you're getting more specific with your search and the more targeted your leads become. And next, we have location filters. So let's say you want to target only US and Canada. So you can simply select those regions here. And once that's set, you now built a solid list that covers most of your target market. Now, depending on your plan that you have access to, ZoomInfo also offers a premium search filter that targets high intent buyers. Here under sales signals, you'll see that there's different indicators that help you prioritize your search. So under intent, you can filter by the specific topics these companies and decision makers are actively researching. So one of the best ways to use this is to type in all the topics related to your solution. Let's say you sell an AI automation software, you would type in all the keywords related to that solution, and all the companies that appear are actively looking into solutions like yours. So these would be the perfect prospects for you to reach out to. And under scoops, you'll find more actionable intel about what's happening inside each company. You'll see things like funding rounds, mergers, acquisitions, leadership changes, basically the inside scoop on anything that signals growth or organizational changes. For technologies, this filter shows you exactly which tools your target companies are currently using and even when they last implemented them. For instance, if you're selling a CRM, you can check when they last adopted the current one. And most CRM contracts typically run 1 to 2 years, So by filtering by the install date 1 to 2 years back, you can now find companies whose contracts are likely coming up for renewal. And those would be the perfect accounts to reach out to. And lastly, for CRM account owner, this filter ties directly into your CRM integration. So if you have Salesforce, HubSpot, Pipedrive, or any other CRM connected to ZoomInfo, you can now transfer your account ownership data directly inside ZoomInfo. And this helps streamline your workflow and removes a lot of the back and forth when researching prospects. Now that you've narrowed down your list, there's one more important filter that we haven't discussed yet, and that is right at the top of your filters called likely to engage. This filter highlights the contacts who ZoomInfo thinks they are more likely to respond, whether that's by phone or email. And you'll see a small fire icon next to those contacts in the database. And if you want to sort your list to show the high engagement prospects first, on the right side of your screen, click on Sort By, and then you can choose likely to engage by email or likely to engage by phone, and ZoomInfo will prioritize those contacts for you. Next, you're going to want to reveal their contact information. Just remember, revealing contacts uses up your credits. So when you click the Reveal button on a contact, it will cost you 1 credit to unlock their details. And once you've revealed all the contacts you want, you can select all or select this page to reveal an entire batch at once. And after you're all done, you can click on Export to push these contacts directly into your CRM. Alright, the next thing we're going to talk about is the ZoomInfo Chrome extension. And this one's actually really powerful, especially on LinkedIn. Let me show you why. If you're prospecting on LinkedIn, just type in any company name. Let's use HubSpot as an example, and then click on the ZoomInfo button. You'll instantly see a list of their employees along with key company details. From here, you can just filter the list, reveal contact information, or push those leads directly into your CRM. And you can even use this on Sales Navigator, which is LinkedIn's premium search tool. So if you have 100 leads on Sales Navigator, you can pull up the ZoomInfo extension, enrich their contact details, and then push them all into your CRM at once. Pretty useful. And another cool feature ZoomInfo offers is called Web Visits, which can be found at the top of the navigation bar. This lets you see which companies have been on your website. Right away, you'll see the company names, how many unique times they visited, page views, average session duration, their industry, revenue, and employee headcount. You can also filter by the date on the left. So let's say you recently ran a big email campaign and you included a link to your website. So Web Visits allows you to track those companies that landed on your site. This is incredibly valuable for your next sequence. Let's say they viewed your website, but they never replied to your email. And that's a strong signal that they might be interested, but they also have some questions. So this is an opportunity for you to follow up. Next, we have integrations. Now, this is where you can connect ZoomInfo directly into your CRM. They support all the major ones like Salesforce, HubSpot, Pipedrive, Zoho, Dynamics, and Sugar CRM. You'll also find integrations for your sales and marketing tools, platforms like Gong, Outreach, SalesLoft. These are all platforms that just plug right in. And then finally, they also support a wide range of collaboration tools. So if your team uses Slack, Microsoft Teams, Zoom, G2, or any other internal systems, you can connect those here as well. And that's pretty much ZoomInfo in a nutshell. Now, before we wrap up, we should really talk about pricing because this is where things can get a little bit more complicated. ZoomInfo offers a free plan, but it only gives you about 10 credits per month. For anything beyond basic testing, especially if you're working with a larger team, annual contracts start at $15K, and that's just entry-level pricing. Since everything is custom priced, you'll need to get on a call with their sales team. They'll build a quote based on your team size, how many credits you need, and any additional features you want. And one thing to keep in mind is that even though ZoomInfo was one of the first pioneers in data intelligence, it doesn't automatically mean that their data is the most accurate today. In a recent campaign where we used 1,000 of ZoomInfo's likely to engage A+ accuracy contacts, 36% of the emails bounced, and about half the phone numbers were incorrect. In many instances, we'd often find ourselves reaching out to prospects only to find out they were no longer at the company. With that said, if you're prospecting at scale, ZoomInfo may not be the best fit, especially if you care about your sender reputation, your time, and building a pipeline with contacts that are actually reachable. So instead, what I recommend is Prospeo. Prospeo is a platform that was created with one goal in mind, and that is to deliver the most accurate B2B data for prospecting. Having the best data quality in the market is what they built their reputation on, with up to 98% data accuracy using a triple-layer verification process for all contacts within their database. Let me show you the campaign results of 1,000 verified leads pulled from Prospeo using the exact same campaign, exact same ICP, and exact same filters as ZoomInfo. Let's see how accurate their emails are. As you can see, Prospeo has very minimal bounces compared to ZoomInfo, which had over 300 bounces. This ongoing discrepancy can be very frustrating, especially if you're doing high volume outbound and you're relying on just ZoomInfo's data. Prospeo also has stronger buying intent signals, which can help you identify those key decision makers actively looking into solutions like yours. Not to mention, Prospeo's pricing is completely transparent. There's no mandatory sales calls, and it's a more cost-effective option for most teams looking for accurate and reliable prospecting data. Just head over to prospeo.io and you can get started with a free account to test this data yourself. I don't believe that accurate prospecting data should be hidden behind massive paywalls, so yes, if you're thinking about investing in a platform like ZoomInfo, hopefully this video was able to help you realize that just because they're a well-known platform, it doesn't always mean that they have no flaws. So there you have it, that's how you use ZoomInfo to find a lot of leads. But if you want high quality leads, then Prospeo might be the better solution. Give this video a like, subscribe if you're new, and drop me in the comments any questions you may have, and I'll see you in the next video.